Yo, what's going on, guys? So, today in this video, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on Skyrim. I've been doing quite a lot of Skyrim videos recently, and that's because I'm really enjoying making them, which is something which is really important to me when making the video. So today, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to join a certain guild, which can actually be fairly difficult to join if you don't really know what you're doing, and it is really only by chance that sometimes you actually get it. If you know about the Dark Brotherhood, then you'll know that you can join them. And you can often hear little rumours around the place saying that you can join them and that they're doing things. Okay, right, so one example of someone you can talk to about the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, is Maul. You come across him very early when you join Riften. And you can always ask him a question. You can either persuade him or pay him some money to talk to you. But if you click on any news involving the Dark Brotherhood, he will give you a little hint about what's going on with them.
The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the Orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him.
So as you can see, that is what you get told. You hear about a boy named Avantis Arantino who used to be in the Orphanage here in Riften, but then ran away back to Windhelm and is performing the Black Sacrament to try getting the Dark Brotherhood. So the chances are you'll be able to go into the Orphanage and hear some rumours about Avantis Arantino there as well.
Come to get yourself a kid? You're out of luck. No way Grillad would let any of us get adopted. Especially not since Aventus took off.
Here is someone else you can talk to about Avantis Arantino. You can find him at the Orphanage in Riften. His name is Francois Beaufort, or something like that. And you get to ask him this question.
He was sent here when his mother died, but he ran away. I heard he went back to his house in Windhelm, and he's trying to get the Dark Brotherhood to come and murder Grillad. That would be so wonderful.
Okay, so the next thing you're gonna want to do is to head over to Windhelm, because you heard people you were talking to saying that he's performing the Dark Brotherhood in his house in Windhelm, or at least you know that he's over here trying to do it. Okay, so we are here in Windhelm. And finding Avantis' house is very simple. Just follow where I go and pause it if you need to. So you're going to head up here to the right as soon as you enter the city. You're going to come past this conversation if you've not been there before. Now once you are here, okay guys, so we are back here. I just got interrupted by a dragon in the city. He died over there. So I had to clear him out first. So as you can see, we came in here. You turn right up here. Now you're going to come to this place here, and you don't go down there, you go straight forward, and this here, right in front of you, is Avantis' house. You will have two people having a conversation about Avantis, who was up here. So it's easy enough to get into his house, just pick lock, the novice lock. It shouldn't be too much of a task for you to get in. So basically, once you are in, you will see him performing the Black Sacrament, which if you don't already know, is the way of contacting the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, so if you come around this corner, you will see Avantis doing the Black Sacrament, which is actually really interesting because you can read this book just here and it will tell you what is involved in every piece of the sacrament is performed, including the speech.
Finally, my prayers have been answered.
So now he's going to come up to you and he's going to think you're from the Dark Brotherhood and he's going to give you a contract which is to kill Grillad the Kind.
I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood.
Now it doesn't matter which of these options you choose, he will still go to you and say that you are from the Dark Brotherhood. He insists on it, and then he'll give you the contract.
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften. Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grillad the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us.
So, once you've spoken to Avantis, he will give you the quest to go and kill Grillad the Kind. Okay, so once you're here in Riften, you just have to head into the Orphanage, and that is where you will hear a lot of remarks about Avantis Arantino, which you've already spoke to him, and now we go in there and just kill Grell the Kind. Now, like the rest of this quest line, it's not actually very difficult to get into the Dark Brotherhood. It's that you don't really have to kill anyone who's going to give you any sort of challenge. It's just a lot of killing innocent people. So as you come in, you will hear a lot of them saying about Grell the Kind being mean. This is something that you learn very quickly when going through the quest line, and if you come in and explore, you will see a room where there are shackles, which obviously shows that if they're like naughty or whatever kids do these days, then they will be locked up. So what you just let her do what she's doing, and when she stops, take the chance to shoot her with a bow. She's obviously a one-shot kill, and that will complete the quest line which Aventus gave you. And you'll hear all the children celebrate.
Someone has killed Grillin. Grillin is dead. Aventus did it.
You can also hear a remark just there, as you heard, that someone saying that Aventus did it, which sort of suggests that he told all of the kids in the orphanage what he was doing. So they were all technically in on what was going on, because they did not tell her. Now the next stage of this quest line is to come back to Windhelm and go and talk to Aventus. But once you have this quest line, it is actually very, very simple. But it's what happens after you finish this quest line that makes it very confusing.
Grillin the Kind. Is she, you know?
Now this is what often throws people off the Dark Brotherhood quest line. It's because it's something you don't often do. Now there's two things that could potentially happen to you at this point. You can have a courier come up to you and give you a suspicious letter, or you can just go on and go and sleep. Now this is why it's actually very confusing, because sleeping isn't something that people do as a regular thing. They usually just go on with their daily thing and wait if they need to. Okay, so I have been waiting around for a while now, and I haven't actually had the letter delivered to me. Now this is what can often confuse people, because you often think that the quest line is finished. What I usually do is either way, just go and speak to Holder in the Ballad Mare. This is where I usually go, because it's just a nice and easy place. Just give her 10 gold. You don't have to wait for her to show you the way. You just have to go up and sleep, even if it's just for an hour. And that will trigger the next part of the quest line for the Dark Brotherhood. Okay, so you wake up here, and this is where the Dark Brotherhood quest line gets better, and this is where it starts for you, because you can now see an associate of the Dark Brotherhood. This is Astrid, and she's the leader.
Sleep well. Get to it then.
Now this is also where you can go against the Dark Brotherhood and plan to shut them down.
I'll give you the key to this shack, and you'll be on your way.
That is a quest I'm not going to do now, because I'm telling you how to get into the Dark Brotherhood, but it is very simple, and I will give a tutorial on that if you need it later on, and I can do use make another account. So you have the 3 hostages here who she's kidnapped. You don't need to worry, there isn't actually a right answer. You can potentially just go and shoot all 3. If anything, she actually likes you for shooting all 3 of them, because that way, technically, you've got the person you were looking for. If you've killed all 3 of them, she will say that you're an overachiever, which is very good. So, after, just going to go through. It doesn't matter what you choose. And that is when she invites you to join the Dark Brotherhood. You're going to want to go to Falkreath now, which is just down here south of the map. This is where the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary is, which is not located on the map because Astrid told you where it is. So if you head down there by car or just fast travel if you've not been there before. Okay, so once you spawn at Falkreath, you're going to spawn right here at the gate. And now you're just going to head to the waypoint, which I haven't actually got on. But just put with friends like these as the quest line, and then you will have the waypoint. So we have arrived here at the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, and you can now see the hidden door, and it will ask you for the password. Right, so once you're in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, just head down the stairs, and you'll see Astrid waiting for you at the end of the corridor. Now this is where you'll get the Dark Brotherhood armor. So now you are actually in the Dark Brotherhood, and this is probably where I'm going to end the video, because it's actually very simple to get the rest done. I will just show you the armor quickly. And you will speak to Nazir, and he will give you the 3 contracts. All you have to do is kill them. They're actually not that difficult. but maybe one of them will give you a bit of a challenge and you may have to actually go to prison. So I would highly recommend taking a companion with you and storing any stolen goods you have with you on them, and that way they don't get taken away from you. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be episode 2 of the Skyrim Battle Mage build. Okay, I will see you all then. Thank you for watching.